Hello, welcome to day number 13 in 30 days of JavaScript LeetCode challenge. And yeah, let's go to sleep. Not us, but the code. Okay, given a positive integer millis, write an asynchronous function that sleeps for milliseconds. It can resolve any value. Okay, okay. So we have millis 100, output is 100. So whatever we are getting as the input, we are returning that as the output. It should return a promise that resolves after 100 milliseconds. Okay. I think I've understood it, but I'm not fully sure actually. Input is this, after 200 milliseconds, we are getting this 200 output. Let's see. Because they have written it like this, I'm assuming that we have to return, because they clearly mentioned return a promise that resolves. Okay. New promise. Okay. Now in that promise, we have to focus on resolve. They haven't mentioned anything related to reject, so I won't focus on that. It resolve, okay, and it will have some function or some task here. So now what is that task? It should wait for that much milliseconds and then it should resolve, right? So let's do timeout. Now it takes a function and second, whatever is that function is, we'll write that function fn. Okay, it is not there yet, but we'll write it. Okay, so whatever function is there and it should wait for whatever time it has mentioned. Okay, now, okay, this 100 is the output because of whatever they have written actually. So they are calling sleep dot then. Sleep returns a promise. So whenever we use dot then, now we can access resolve from that. So instead of this function, we should return resolve. So that even if their output is something like, let's say, instead of 100, they start type giving output that, let's try this actually here. I think we are on right track. Yes, because we have created a new promise, it will resolve and it will wait for this much time, then return whatever then execute whatever that resolve function is, which is basically if we were not supposed to wait for this much time, it would have been like this, right? Which meant that okay, we have to execute this resolve function, but in this case we wouldn't have waited for 100 milliseconds. So let's try this first. Run. Okay. No, we are not getting anything. No worries. Let's go back here and run. Because this yes, this was the correct code. But what we can do here is we can change this to something else. Console.log string can be promise resolved after now whatever was the value, which was this 100, right? So let's use that 100 only for now. Run. And now we are getting promised result after 100 milliseconds. So this output is actually not important for us. But at the same time, it is important that whatever we are passing here, which is the resolve, equivalent of resolve, should get executed. So yeah, that's all. Let's submit this. It should work. In this, you need to understand the concept of set timeout and promise and how they work. And based on that, the sleep function has been implemented. That's nice, actually. So now you can see how sleep has been implemented at the backend. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.